Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous Odyssey. I think we're finally getting a grasp at what we can do. But just like in Elite Dangerous, there are a few things that, you can kind of manipulate, like Dav's Hope and relogging and Jameson Crash Site, where we can also relog and gather more materials. Well, there's something a little bit like that. So stay tuned and we'll go through scavenging materials and collecting credits the easy way. Let's see if we can still get some missions. And then we need to write down what we need to upgrade our suit and our weapons. We're looking for the power ones. And see, our reputation with the faction seems to be pretty much exactly where it was before. So we're only looking for the ones with the factions that have a threat level of 0. So we accept that one. And we exit.
We could try and win you over with promotional offers. We could try to undercut our competitors. But it's
Not that one. This one.
You get what you pay for. And if you want first-class comfort, unrivaled luxury, and effortless style, you need look no further.
Transactions. I want to do a little bit of explaining. You see, we have some missions that failed. And I've been kind of practicing this before I brought it to you, and it works quite well. What we do is we accept these turn on power missions, and then we just collect the power regulator and sell it to the bartender. We can make 100,000 credits, and we don't even have to do the mission. So that's what happened here. We got 400,000 credits by selling the power regulator that we received from these missions to the bartender. So what you'll see is we'll continue that. I did purchase some another suit and yeah, that was it. I was going to buy a gun, but our pistol has a higher DPS or damage capability than a lot of the rifles, and I need to get used to the pistol anyway first. So I'll do a video where we purchased the extra suit probably after this one. But I just wanted to bring you how to scavenge materials and make credits the easy way first. So you'll get an idea of what we did to make the money to purchase the upgraded suit. So stay tuned and we will bring that to you so you can see how you can, as in Elite Dangerous, there's things that you can take advantage of that will give you an upper hand, and that's kind of what we're doing here. what we need to do now is come over here and get a shuttle, but we're not going to actually take the shuttle. We're going to transfer the power regulator.
Apex Interstellar, your gateway to the stars.
Apex Interstellar Transport accepts no responsibility for night terror.
I appreciate you coming along.
Thank you for choosing Apex Interstellar.
Make sure that you subscribe and you find our channel, GFM_RDG, and look in the description, see ways to donate, join our Patreon. Make sure you watch some of our other games like Star Citizen and Half-Life Alyx and Fallout 4 VR, and most of what we do is VR, but Star Citizen of course is not, and Odyssey is not, of course, at the moment. This one. Select the drop-off point. We pick this location. We're not going to actually go there, but we pick it anyway.
I've confirmed your flight. We at Apex Interstellar wish you a safe journey.
So we go over here and go to the ship, and we'll collect the power regulator. It makes it just too easy. Just knowing the little trick. So we go to the front of the ship. What we're going to do here is we're going to move the power regulator over to the ship. We're going to go to the bartender and we're going to sell it. And then another mission, we're actually going to go to the location and we're going to collect some materials. Now if you die, you don't lose either. You don't lose your materials that you've collected, and you don't lose the credits. Now I think you do lose the power regulator if you die during the process, so and that's fine too, you know, you don't really lose that much, but you can go ahead and sell the power regulator and then go back out to the station. If you get shot at and they kill you, fine, you know, then you just do the next mission. So as you're going to see here, we're going to sell the power regulator to the bartender.
Can I help you, Commander? Got something you need to offload?
We have an item we can sell, this power regulator. We can sell it for 100,000, and then we didn't even take or do the mission. Confirm the sale, so we're up to 379 now. We need to do that too, but we do need to go out to the sites. We need to collect materials to trade with the bartender. To make sure we don't try to do that same one again, because we collected the monies. And we'll go to the missions on the next one and collect some materials and collect this item, or the next item. It is the
wide range of services available at this point. Please check the terminals for further information.
like chemical installation. I wanted to show you how to just collect the power regulator. So now we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to actually go to the site and collect some more of each of those type of materials. Okay, we select the missions board. We're looking for support missions. Looking for a power. Turning the power on. Industrial silo. See, it has a threat level of 0. We're going to accept the mission. We do need to write this one down so we don't get it confused. And that's an easy way to make credits and go out and collect some materials that we need to upgrade our suit and our weapon. So first of all, we need to hit the Q. We come over to the transactions. And the next one is the silo. Bellamy Industrial.
This board is monitored by Omnipol, the Galactic Police Force. Any breach of the law will be met with an appropriate response.
Okay, that's the one we're going to work on. We're going to do one of the parts. We're going to collect the power regulator, but we're going to also go out to the site and collect things that we can use, or materials that we can trade. Okay.
I'm desperate here. Can you help?
Nope. Nope, we can't help. We got our own mission. So we need to go to over here to Apex and get another shuttle.
Welcome to Apex Interstellar.
Need a shuttle.
Where would you like to go?
Apex Interstellar Transport accepts no responsibility for any grievances sustained while on board an Apex vessel, including but not limited to permanent paralysis, temporary blindness, muscle atrophy, bone decalcification, temporary paralysis, nausea, gravity sickness, altitude sickness.
Let's see, let's go ahead and pick
Loss of sight, loss of
the
hearing,
silo.
and catastrophic bowel failure.
Drop off. Turn that one around. The silo.
Your shuttle is ready to depart. Have a good trip.
And we can go to the last one too, the location, and pick up just the materials. Okay, so we're going to do the first part the same, but we're going to go ahead and take the ship. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could trade a power regulator. We can only sell the power regulators. We can't trade for other stuff. That's what I wanted to check on. Come over here, we're going to hit the E, but then we are going to board the ship. And there's a way we can check it while we're on the ship too. Is this right?
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey.
Is this right? Oh, I don't have this other thing turned on. Is this right? Is this right?
Forced to respond to aggressive action.
Come over to inventory. Come down. This power regulator. We come up to transfer. See, it's not showing in our backpack again, so we say confirm. Transfer. See, now it says it's in our backpack. Is this right? And we'll check it. We keep checking it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And yeah, the purists probably wouldn't like the way we're doing that, but they don't like that we relog when we go to Dav's Hope and Jameson Crash Site either, so it's really basically the same thing. We kind of use the system the way it is to benefit ourselves. But we need those materials. Is this right? Yeah, we can't take the is this right? Like these energy cells.
Apex 472 requesting docking.
That's right. See, a lot of times it shows it's not in our backpack, but it winds up being in our backpack. So, but we could do it the way we did the first time and never get on the ship. We went ahead and picked it up, but the reason we're out here, we're trying to find tradable materials. We want the power regulator too, because we can get 100,000 out of that. And it'll say something about that we don't have the power regulator on the ship.
Low gravity detected.
No, it didn't say that. We're just going to go searching. That's all we're going to do. We're not trying to complete the mission. We're trying to collect materials. Is what we're looking for. Don't care for that one. 3, we want that one. And there is a flashlight too. We can hold down the Alt. And we can turn on our flashlight. Okay. And we're in solo mode. It gets kind of crowded when you're in open. There's one of these power transfer things. Maybe. No, that's not the power transfer. There's power transfers that will fill your power up. And you're supposed to be able to charge this thing. I hadn't totally figured out how to actually charge it. So we'll learn all of that too as time goes on. If you pick one that's hostile, they'll scan you all the time and they'll even possibly shoot at you, so you don't want the threat ones. So you'll see when we find the little compartment things. The storage units that we can get materials out of. That's what we're looking for. But we do have the power regulator. That's the best part. That gives us 100,000. And we do need the monies. But we need to find some of those power units too. I don't totally have all of this figured out. So I'm still, I could change the invert the pitch. Let's see if there's some place else we can go to up here. Now there's more buildings over there. Oh, wrong button. Pick the jump. We can sprint. And we went to that place. And there's some more places over here. So we kind of look under every crack and cranny. For materials. And here's a grenade case. And you pick up everything they allow you to pick up. See, it says 0 of 0. So we can't pick that one up. We can't pick that one up. We can't pick that one up. So those are what we're looking for, is things like that. This one, I don't think we can interact with that one. Sure be easier if it was light. So we're just looking for cases like that. So we can collect things, and you can trade things. And this is like the ammo. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to actually land on that on the refill part. Yeah, you see how container 3, that's what we're looking for. And interact with it. Let's see what we got here. See, 0 of 5, so we can collect those. Interact. So we can use those obstacle lenses. We can have up to 5 of them. And I still, as you can tell, I don't have the controls where they're comfortable. Okay. So we did pick up some, and there's a lot of those cases, so we just need to pick them all up. All the ones we can. And we have the power regulator, so it's all good. So we're just scavenging. We're scavengers. That's our profession. Scavengers. We need some powered ones though. So when we run out of power. Let's check here. Does it say we have any power? Yeah, we have a power one, and we have a med. 1 one too, so at worst case we can fill our suit back up. And you try to get on top of the buildings if you can. And watch your radar, because sometimes stuff will come up on your radar. Like ammo is there. We don't need ammo. I don't think we can pick up the ammo. Like the staircases, you go up the staircases. And you're kind of getting the idea. And sometimes you can go into these places, they'll give you access. See, but that one is off. It's offline, so you can't go in there. And there's the power building. It's that recharge socket. So it's supposed to be pulling the power to us, you see on the tool, but I don't think it goes up. It's not going up. It'd go up really fast. And I haven't figured out like the messages over there on the bottom left. I haven't figured that totally out either. Well, I might try to figure that out. But we're just scavenging. I'm not a combat person, but I'm sure an explorer scavenger. Yeah, I can do that kind of stuff. We scavenge as much as we can. See, their power's out, so they can't, you know, shoot at you and stuff. They don't have any power. Well, the threat level usually is low. Now some of them are hostile. Now we're scavengers, so they probably have the right to be hostile. I haven't figured out how we can interact with that. I'm still a newbie at all of this stuff. See, and like it says power. See on our radar, you can kind of follow those things. Maybe we can find some power modules, but it might be because there's power stuff in here, because this is the power plant. On the radar. You see all that stuff that we're coming upon. There's supposed to be, this is probably this thing, power. Like I said, I hadn't totally figured that out yet. Some of them you do that too, and it just recharges you instantly. Okay, so there's a terminal. We can go over to where that terminal's at. It's around there, here somewhere. It could be down, but we didn't find it. So it's kind of slow and tedious. And there's some first aid kits, so that's a good thing. We already have a first aid kit, but if you can find those when you need them. We did get those optical lenses. I need a lot more. Usually there's a lot of stuff out here. And I said if it wasn't so dark, it would be easier. But we can refuel our power, so that's good. That'll be good. Just kind of walk around these buildings looking for those containers. There's some more. One of one. And we can't take any more of that. There's some, like I said, that have power modules. And those are good. We're just here to snoop. There's another container, but it's a locked one, I think. We don't have the code. Yep, that one's locked, so there's not much we can do about that one yet. At some point, we'll figure out how to crack those things. And we could be going in circles too, so let's see which building this is. That's the power building, so yeah, we have been here. And there's the satellite one, the command center. We did opened up the first aid, so we probably should go around this command center. Just to say we have done that. We will recharge our batteries when it gets down even lower. Now if you can get into these buildings, then you can gather a lot more stuff. We'll look around here too, make sure we haven't missed something. But it takes a long time to gather stuff. Like I said, we've got those obstacle lenses, but that's all we've been able to scavenge so far. I do see another container over here. I saw the lights like it's a container. And that was that access panel, which I'm not real sure how to take advantage of that. And these places are, especially when the threat level is 0, there's not many others here to get in your way. There might be a box over there. Now to the right, those lines, I'm not sure what that is all about. Maybe it's because of our power going down. There's another container here that we can interact with. You can take that. And there's something else. Epoxy adhesive. Take that too. See, we're looking, see this stuff we can trade with the bartender. That's what we're looking for. Looking to trade. There's things that we need. And those power regulators, of course. We like having those. We have to keep one of them because we have to use it on our suit, the upgrade for our suit. Watch our power. Okay, make sure we don't get too low before we use one. So there's ammo. And that was that box. And this is the command center. Okay, so we've been to the power, we've been to the command center. Let's see. I think we've been over here, this building. There's another container. Yeah, we like these containers. Too bad they don't show up on the radar. Nope, that wasn't a container. I thought that was a container. You see our footprints in the sand. That's kind of cool. And that's the command center. Then to the command center. Make sure, over here. A lot of times there's the... Okay. We're going to go over this building. Here's yeah, that's a locked one though. That one's locked, we can't get in there yet. We have picked up some. We haven't picked up tons, but we've picked up some stuff. But for me, anything that's threat level 0, you know, I'm good with that.
Suit battery low.
Okay. Oh, it's spastic though.
Suit fully charged.
That's a good thing. I need to find those power things. Yeah, I think we've been over here. Been to the command center. Been to the power. We've been to over there. And we've seen this open container. This sure. We're getting close to going back, or calling the apex. We have picked up some stuff. So it's good to come out to the location too. Now we've been over there. Okay. We need to go where the runways are. 2. There's another locked container, and I like opening these because then we know we've been here. I don't think I have any more power things. No, I don't have any more power things. I do have some, I just don't know why they don't show up. But we can find additional power modules. Okay. About ready to call the ship. It's saying there's a power something over here. Right inside there. See, usually these maybe it's inside there. There's a terminal in there. Yeah, we've been around that. Sure feel better if I found one of those power boxes of power modules. Might call the Apex ship and see if we can see it. Apex shuttle.
Apex interstellar transport. accepts no responsibility for any grievances sustained while on board an Apex vessel, including but not limited to taste bud imbalance, headaches, changes to visual acuity, changes to bone density, gallstones, epidermal blisters, bladder sneezes, back pain, restless leg syndrome, heart palpitations, nerve pain. So wherever you're going, Apex can get you there.
Shuttle request sent.
Maybe they show up on the radar, I don't know.
Shuttle inbound.
Oh, here's a landing pad. There it is.
Ready for boarding.
And we'll check the managed stuff again. No. Trying to see how to get rid of my gun. Oh, I got one of those scan things too. That's good. Okay, E, we want to check our inventory just to be certain. Transfer all from ship, all from backpack, ship, backpack. Maybe I was going the wrong direction. Board the ship. We did collect some stuff. Is this right? I'm always just wanting to make sure. See, we got all that stuff.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Is this right? Consumables. Ship. Under ours. Confirm this transfer. So now it's on our backpack side. 1 of 2. We can have 2. Is this right? Well, I appreciate you coming along. You can just keep doing this stuff and use those materials that we collected to work with the bartender. And we just need 1 of the power regulators, so we can always pick up additional power regulators to have 2 and then sell 1 each time, so we can pick up another one. And we check out the different stations and those kinds of things. Now we'll go to the bartender and see what we can trade. I'll probably sell the power regulator, and then at the very end, when we have enough stuff, we will we'll get an additional one. See, we're kind of limited on our with our power. We just didn't want to wait too long. I didn't want to miss where the shuttle was going to land out there because it was dark. Now, if it was light and we could really see everything, that would be one thing too. It'd be much easier. To a station. See, when release comes, my main thing is what we're doing here. We're just trying to upgrade our stuff, our suit and our weapons. Because the DPS is so high on that weapon, if we max it out through the engineers and through upgrades that we can do, just regular upgrades, then yeah, it'll be great. Get to grade 5 on all of it. Okay, so we'll move up. I want to come back. I don't know if it'll say E, which it doesn't. Nope. I was going to check that power regulator, but hopefully we still got it.
This facility offers a range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details.
And like here, if you could check if any of those boxes could be opened. Scavenge. We are scavengers. That's what we do. And then we got to go to the bartender. We have a list of things that we need, so.
I like to put my trust in the most powerful set of boosters I can afford.
Okay, we have a few things. Now, that grapevine, we need 5 of those, and we only have 1. Epoxy adhesive, we don't need. But let's see if there's any of this other stuff we need on chemicals. We don't need anything that starts with chemical. RDX. No, we don't need any of that. And we don't have any of those. I've seen the circuit boards and the circuit switches before. We didn't collect any though. And we did get optical lenses, so is there anything here? That fiber plating. See, I need 5 of those. There, we got 1 fiber plating now, so that's all we got so far. We still need a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of work to gather the stuff you need. Now on that, yeah, we need 5 of these. Assets to trade. I guess I don't have enough to get 1. I got you. I have 13 to get 1. Okay. So we need still a lot. So we do have something we can sell though. We have the power regulator. We could sell the epoxy adhesive for 300, but we don't really want to do that. So we need to do a whole lot more of those missions where we go out and collect stuff, and we just keep building our credits. So like you can come over to here and see on the upgrades.
You don't want to be caught unprepared. None of these guns will let you down.
So upgrading our suits. As you see, we have a carbon fiber plating and graphene, but we need 5. We can get a power regulator pretty easily. So that's kind of where we're at. I can't upgrade the standard flight suit. But you saw we had that gun thing that allows you to clone other people's usage, and if there is people at the station that you go to, or at that settlement that you go to, as soon as they open the door, you can walk through the door. So we don't have anything yet for our gun.
Anything else you need? Always a good idea to stock up.
We have 10 of the med packs, the energy cells. Probably good to just stay maxed out on
Always
those.
nice to keep a few of these on hand.
Shield disruptors. We really would like to have e-breaches. Those would be nice.
Is that everything? Good luck out there.
Well, I do appreciate you coming along. As you tell, we've got a long ways to go. So we'll keep grinding it, but yeah, we can gain credits fast. Let's see here. That's us. Engineer. Well, we're not working with an engineer. Not doing power plays. Navigation, transactions. In 4 hours, those two will fall off. We don't have any fines or anything, so that's all good. Even though we don't complete those missions, we gain the power regulator and sell it for 100,000. So that works out really good. And we do, when we go out there, we collect some materials. And comms. I think this is where that message stuff comes from.
Welcome to all recent arrivals, and to wish those leaving a safe journey.
You can contact all these people. We're in solo, so they're probably all NPCs. But we're still trying to figure everything out. But we have figured a way to make monies and to gain materials and those types of things. So we have more than enough. And in this phase, this is phase 1 of Alpha, we can't buy ships yet. So we can't take ourselves places. Which I believe in phase 3 we can actually take ourselves to those locations and pick up those items. Now I like doing it in the mission because you can see what the threat level is, and you know I only want to go to threat level 0. So we'll continue to work on that, and so until the next video, where we'll probably do some more scavenger missions. So until next time, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe and find our channel GFM_RDG and look in the description for ways to donate. Join our Patreon. So until the next video, thank you for watching again. Goodbye.